Hey, welcome back to the channel, man. If you're feeling the content, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notified.
This is light work. Come on, spill the tea, yeah.
Yes, it is believed to be a UFO. It was found by some construction workers in Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
So I was at work yesterday around 11:45 when I noticed this going on in the sky. It's pretty weird. I don't have too much of a logical explanation as to what this is. If anybody else does, please let me know. This is not the first time I've witnessed this. I always see it at my work. It's
I don't know. The shadow in the sky is pretty unusual.
very weird. It looks like the sky is splitting open. I don't understand how a shadow, if it's a shadow, could be cast upon the sky. I don't know. Let me know if you know what this is.
Anyway, I'm in my room and someone's shouting up at window. Some guys on a boat and they've hooked up to the cruise ship. What's that?
Yeah.
What is it? Clothes.
This is two pieces inside with outside. And I have a black, look.
What? Hey, I guess he really out here grinding, ain't he? He out here on the side of a cruise ship on a paddle boat trying to sell clothes. If that's not hustling, I don't know what that is. Pretty soon you're gonna see people sporting his outfit, look on the Met Gala and all that kind of stuff. But that's pretty crazy. That takes some determination, or you really got to be hungry to do something like that. Leave your thoughts in the comments if y'all had something like this happen to you while you was on a cruise.
I have a black, that's it. Two pieces inside.
So if you tapped in with God, you gonna want to hear this, because Louisiana becomes the first state to acquire the 10 Commandments to be displayed inside of the public classrooms. And you know, considering that we up against the evilest evil to ever evil, I really don't think that that's a bad idea. Matter of fact, we need to add more God when we're talking about the school system. That's probably the reason why we so disconnected when we're talking about school, because they missing the concept of the Most High. Like literally when you talk about math, science, history, when you take the God element out of that, it was like I was spiritually disconnected in school. That's why I was skipping. That's why we be so distracted when we're talking about school.
I remember in elementary, we used to all have to stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance and everything before class started. But they putting the 10 Commandments in there, but I don't know. I ain't real religious or nothing. I wonder how that'll be towards the other students that's going by other religions. I don't know. Is that offensive?
And then we got all types of agendas popping up left and right, up, down, 360, all the way around. Matter of fact, gang, why I need to go vote to pass this to go to every...
These guys discovered an alien treasure chest in the woods. Okay, so they cracked something open. It's like on a jewel or rock. Something weird is happening to this treasure they found.
Gente do céu. Tô pegando ela. Caraca, que coisa, cara. Ela esquenta, cara. Põe aqui na. Ó. Vamos ver, dá pra você ver, ó. Olha as bolinhas lá, ó.
So apparently it's getting really, really hot.
Não é possível, cara. Ficou bem vermelha, cara. Olha isso.
I don't know. I ain't see no steam or nothing come off of it when it went inside that water.
Olha, ficou vermelha. Mudou a cor, ó.
While metal detecting somewhere in the woods in Brazil, they came across this box made of gold, and inside of it was this rock. Whatever this thing is, it seems to change color and temperature when someone touches it.
Very strange.
Ó, gente, tá voltando a cor. Credo.
And this
Maybe it is changing colors, but to get hot, we don't know. All we can do is see. Because when it went in that water, I didn't see any stain, but it is turning bright red though. Leave your thoughts in the comments.
Particular part of the video, we can see it heating up the water, and when they put it back into the box, it gets colder, and you can clearly see it changing its color.
Maybe the box like deactivates.
Up until now, there's not much information on what this mysterious rock could be, but I'm guessing that this is most likely some sort of ancient artifact. Maybe even related to these ancient myths of underground cities in the Amazon forest.
Thanks for watching.
But I'm not sure. I may actually do a part 2 on this video.
Now y'all better go get y'all brother off that train.
I've been drinking this for a while, and it's like not that full anymore. And I was like, why is all of this still showing?
My guess is probably 2 lids on there, and some of the pop got in between the 2 lids.
What is happening?
Breaking news, if you don't know what's happening this weekend, you are gonna want to watch this video, trust me. So only a few weeks ago there was a giant solar storm, of course, which caused the aurora and northern lights, and everybody on Earth could see them, which was absolutely nuts, once in a lifetime experience. But now something else is happening, and this is pretty crazy. So you've probably seen photos or things in films where the moon is like extremely close to Earth, right? In real life looking more like that, but still pretty damn close. And now this is something called a strawberry moon, when the sun is basically reflecting in a certain way off of the moon. It is so close to Earth. If you miss it, you're not going to see it for another like 20 years, as it cycles once every 19 or 20 years. Now, depending on where you are on Earth, you will be able to see it at a different time, so let me go through that. If you're in the US, you should be able to see it tomorrow at about 9 PM, so you're getting it the earliest. Australia will be on Saturday at about 5 PM roughly, and in the UK it will be Saturday again. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled and share with a friend so they don't miss this. Hit that follow button and I will keep you updated.
Tonight we are having a strawberry full moon, so everybody manifestation is going to come like this. You should already know by now that the moon.
How many of y'all seen the strawberry full moon last night? I went out there, I seen a little bit of it. It was kind of like a peach color. I wouldn't actually say it was strawberry, because a few weeks ago it was actually red. But I don't know, leave a comment what y'all think about this.
Moon gives energy and it takes energy, so whatever you've been doing this past 30 days is going to manifest for you. This new season is all about harvesting and manifesting. Your hard work from the winter and spring months is now paying off. That's why you're always supposed to monitor everything you are doing, because it's like planting seeds. If you don't know how the moon energy works, it will steal everything from you, and I mean everything. But if you do know how the moon works, it will give you everything. It's a reason why they always put in negative stories in the media. Every time we make videos like this, trying to give people warnings, letting them know that something major is going to take place in this world, they never believe it. I want to let you know that it's like planting seeds. You never plant the seed and get the crops the next day. You plant the seed, and over time, you get your crops. The media work just like this. The media tell you all these negative stories over and over, and when they don't take place, people say it was a lie. Might take about 6 months for these stories to come true, but when they do come true, it's been so long, people moved on to the next subject. Remember, this new
I don't know, he kind of speaking facts right there, because if you pay attention to stuff, it actually do tell you what's about to happen. People just be so naive, and they be overwhelmed with so many things back to back, this happening, that they forget, or they draw it out so long to when they get to it, people just don't even care no more.
strawberry moon is all about manifesting and harvesting everything you want. So if you want positive things, you're going to get it. If you want negative things, you're going to get it. The universe to give you whatever you want. It's a reason why Putin is meeting with North Korea. Think about it. It's another reason why they just started the USA draft from 18 to 26. Think about it. If you want to know how to predict major events, all you have to do is follow all the major headlines. These major headlines about world conflict, drafting people. This is going to be the new reality if we don't know how to change the channels to the Matrix.
It looked like hamster pellets or something like that.
That first word. That's why they're 50% off. No one will buy them.
So I got this chicken from Target, and no, I did not put forks in it, even though it looks like it. And look how it's boiling, like they injected it with something.
Man, that chicken over there got blisters and stuff. Disgusting.
It's actually a big chicken breast, but like, nah, something right with the chicken, y'all.
To rinse my watermelon before I cut it, and it's like, hey, does anybody has?
Okay, take this and twist it.
Is that an avocado?
It's literally it's like plastic.
Just see your receipt. It looked like an acid ball watermelon.
Brother, what's that?
You guys got to hear me out on this. This is all speculation, by the way. Now, if this video magically disappears, then the speculation was true. Or maybe it's just true anyways. You know how CERN created the internet in 1989, supposedly? Yeah, the same exact CERN that's allegedly the reason for the Mandela effect. Because allegedly they're opening portals to higher dimensions, or
one thing I didn't know is that they created the internet.
Well, they're just saying so. And of course, why it looks like a giant portal. Well, I think one of my commenters from IG might be a genius. He says the internet is a bridge between time and space. It is. You can go back in time with the internet. And also in the internet, you see all sorts of shifting timelines in other dimensions. Things that had happened or should have happened that didn't or but did. And we claim to just now have artificial intelligence. I believe we've had artificial intelligence since the 1800s after the Tartarian Empire. Now, it was said that they laid the undersea cables, and Google even called them internet cables in 1866. Yeah, we know that phones run through these cables, and supposedly the first phone was 1849. But was it? Or did they just find the cables there? It's like they found all the old buildings and they claimed them, and they sell them to us. To me, I think these cables were already there. I'm not alone. Look, I think we've had these capabilities as well as free electricity a long time ago. But back to CERN. CERN doesn't even hide the fact of what they're doing and the fact that they're evil. This dude's at CERN. Watch.
May the force, the dark side of the universe be with you.
Wow, did y'all catch this? I just caught that. Literally the Mandela effect of Star Wars right in our face on CERN's own signs. And the days, the weeks, and the months are moving way faster, like a time machine. And of course, we already went over the location. CERN sits right on top of the Greek temple of Apollo. In Revelation 9:11, there's a king over them, the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, and the Greek tongue is Apollyon. My conclusion is, I think this has been active for way longer than they tell us, as well as the internet, phones, lights.
What y'all believe? How y'all feel about that? Y'all think everything been around longer than what they say and we just stumbled upon it? I don't know. Kind of deep to think about. And I think the dude that invented the internet worked at CERN. I don't think it was actually CERN. But who knows? That probably was a cover from CERN to be like, hey, you take full responsibility of this.
Everything else. I believe this is screwing up all the dimensions and how our timeline is shifting. And I believe this is making time go by faster. I still remember a night in 2012 when they were firing it up to higher power, and the clouds were moving so fast, it was crazy. What do y'all think? Am I being crazy?
No, they're trying to tell you what I'm telling you, bro.
But an asteroid hurtling towards the Earth is something real-life scientists are preparing for at NASA. They're refining the plan because in a few short years, a space rock could come quite close. Here's CTV's Troy Melvin.
Remember, I've been telling y'all.
In about 5.5 years, a massive asteroid named Apophis, after the Egyptian god of chaos, will pass so close to the Earth, we'll be able to see it in the sky.
It's that same asteroid I've been hearing about since I was a kid. But to think about it again, they said it was going to come so close it was going to be able to touch the skyscrapers. Let me find out.
And that has NASA scientists on high alert.
Listen to what they're saying.
Out there weeks to months to get a look at Apophis before that close encounter with the Earth.
Scientists working with global partners carried out asteroid threat exercises back in April to figure out if a potential planet killer is headed our way and how the world would cooperate to safeguard Earth.
You know, we're going to need more than first of all, we're going to need actual real scientists. And frankly, with every year and every experiment, especially the double asteroid redirect test, which was so successful, I really believe that astronauts or that space scientists are figuring this stuff out.
How's it? Unlike in the movies, NASA has been working on tools and technology to tackle such a threat and coordinate an international disaster response. 2 years ago, the double asteroid redirection test, known as the DART spacecraft, smashed into an asteroid to knock a massive space rock off its gravitational course. And it worked. All right! That's a pretty big deal for all of us on Earth. NASA hopes to use the same tested technique so we don't go the way of the dinosaurs, wiped out by a massive meteor millions of years ago.
Apophis is the closest thing we know about to an asteroid that could really give us a bad day. This thing would wipe out a city, no problem. But fortunately, just luck, it's not going to hit us. It's just going to come close.
Now, I need y'all to listen to me and listen to me very closely, y'all. They put these movies in front of y'all for a reason, bro. Y'all remember the movie Don't Look Up that came out on Netflix, right? That was talking about the asteroid and how it was just supposed to pass and everything, but it was over, bro. And for those who follow me, y'all know I've been talking about Apophis since 2020, bro. That was one of them. We're telling you, don't panic. Just in my personal opinion, you feel me? This for educational purposes only, for TikTok, you mean? All the rest of the world, y'all need to hear that shit, bro. Wake up!
Do y'all remember those monoliths from 2020? Well, it's a lot more around the Earth now, and the news actually made a report on it. Let's watch this video together.
Those weird monoliths that popped up a few years ago, there's a new one. This tall, shiny object was just found on a hiking trail in Las Vegas. But let's back up for a second. In late 2020, monoliths started mysteriously appearing all over the world, from Utah to Romania to downtown Las Vegas. The catch? No one saw who put them there. Naturally, the internet had a field day with theories of art installations, pranksters, and of course, aliens. Utah officials even reminded the public that using, occupying, or developing public lands without authorization is illegal, no matter what planet you're from. Over less than a month, 23 monoliths were found before the phenomenon stopped this quickly.
I think if they really want to know if it's alien or not, just test the material. That's all. And it'll definitely tell you if it's alien or not.
23.
The one that was just found in Las Vegas looks just like the ones from 2020, and officials say how it got there is a mystery. And this isn't the first one to pop up this year. Back in March, a hiker discovered a similar object on top of a hill in Wales that could only be reached on foot.
What in the world? Because I remember seeing it back in 2020 and everybody was just so stoked about whatever that monolith was. But now, it's like, what is actually going on though? Because you can't put stuff like they said in the news right here. You can't just put stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? So whoever this is, whoever putting this stuff right here, I want to say like right off the bat, it's either for a movie promotion lasting 4 years. It happens. I don't know, y'all. Like, this is something I don't even know. It could be some extraterrestrials. It could be a communication device. It could be an energetic device. It could be, I don't know. It could just be art. I really don't know. I doubt y'all know either. I don't know. But it's honestly, I guess it's cool though. Until we see what happens. Hopefully it's not nothing bad though. But until then, it seems cool. It seems harmless. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Leviathan, this dragon, is waking up because look at the difference of movements, right? In this picture, his head is straight, and this picture, his head is tilted or to the right a little bit. So I was doing a little bit of research, and it turns out we may be living on multiple fossilized creatures. You know what I'm saying? We already know that these mountains are giant petrified, you know, human beings and whatnot. And I believe this is the fact for this whole planet that we live on. But were you guys aware that America is also known as Turtle Island? As you can see over here, you guys, the shape of the Americas is shaped like a turtle, including Mexico. Mexico would be the tail, California one of the legs, Florida the other leg, right? And then you have over here the arms and the head of the turtle. Here's another better depiction, as you can see over here, you guys, right? And here's another one over here. Here's another rendition, you know, the satellite view of how North America looks like. So I went back to this and I was like, okay, this is like another head of some other creature. Like, so I did more research and I looked up turtle dragon or dragon turtle. Now, according to Google, this is what a dragon turtle would look like, y'all. What does that remind you guys of? Godzilla, right? Godzilla, Reptar, right? Check this out. Dragon turtles are mythical creatures that combine the body of a dragon with the shell of a turtle. They are distantly related to dragons and have dragon blood. In some mythologies, dragon turtles are considered aquatic creatures and among the most dangerous in existence. Doesn't that sound like Godzilla that they have been promoting, y'all? Doesn't it? Now let's take it to this, because I found something interesting. So here's one head, right? And thanks to another creator, here's the other head of what you call the Leviathan, okay? Right? And here is Turtle Island. You can clearly see it's a turtle. Look at it. Here's the paws, the head, the tail, the leg. Turtle Island, right? Here's the other head of the Leviathan, one head, right? Okay, and here is this over here. Now check this out, y'all. Now I ask you, wouldn't that be considered a dragon turtle? A mythical creature that combines the body of a dragon with a shell of a turtle, which I just showed you guys in that video. Now watch this, because I told you guys numbers do not lie. So we're living on Turtle Island, right? And I just showed y'all dragon turtle. So why does Turtle Island and dragon turtle give you the same numbers almost in every cipher? Even this one over here, 7 plus 4 gives you 11 and 5 plus 6 gives you 11. But look at this, you guys, all across the board. Can y'all see that? So I ask you again, are we really living on these fossilized creatures, these ancient beings? And did you guys know turtles predate dinosaurs, right? And they say that dinosaurs are the most prehistoric things, or that's what they want us to believe. So yes, indeed, you guys, I believe we're literally living on a dragon in a turtle, or a two-headed dragon in a turtle, which would be the three-headed beast, right? The three-headed dragon, because a turtle is classified as a dragon, y'all. Did you guys know that? Right? I mean, look at Godzilla. Bro, are y'all kidding me?